guys, this is Kelly. I am back with a process video. This is for Cocoa Daisy and it is using their March kit, Flutterby. I have received my April kit and I'm working on it, but I still wanted to get this process video up. There just are not enough hours in my day to get everything done that I want to on the time frame that I would like to. So this is some clip art that I found online. I believe it's clip art. It may have just been a picture and I just traced around the image in silhouette and made it work for me. I erased some parts of it. It had like a banner underneath it that I just erased, and I'm just trimming up the L just to make it work for what I wanted to. This layout is in response to a designer's challenge on the Cocoa Daisy forum, and that was to use a big bold title or to play up on your title, do something a little different. And this is definitely a little bit different for me. I have a lot of pictures of my daughter playing softball. So, you know, for me to try to find something unusual or to change it up a little bit sometimes gets a little bit difficult. But when I was looking at this Chamel paper that's included in the kit, it is actually very versatile. It has a lot of words on it, and I decided that I could cut out some of the words as well and use them as a subtitle. Now on the sheet of paper, a lot of them are outlined with black around the letters. They're offset just a bit, and when I was looking at them, the navy blue live was not, and I just wanted it to match my others. So I just took a pen and very quickly outlined the letters. I was trying to mimic the way that they were outlined on Play and Love. And I didn't have to do this. You really can't even tell that much that I did it. I just wanted there to be some consistency in my subtitle. So if you have not fussy cut and you have this sheet of paper, this is a great one to fussy cut. It really didn't take that long to do all the letters. I don't make you watch me do them all though. And it really adds a big punch, I think, to the page and makes it a little bit different and unique, and I just like the way that it really turned out. So at this point, I'm trying to figure out exactly what I want to do. I really wanted my focus to be on the title because the title really does say it all. If you have a child in a travel sport, you know that, you know, for pretty much 11 months of the year, they are in it. And, you know, this is just a picture of my daughter in the batting cages. And, you know, we're there once a week at least. And it just, you know, between that and practice and conditioning, there's always something that they're doing to get better. And, you know, as a parent, I will take this any day over her being at home and bored with nothing to do but find trouble. So we definitely push this sport as long as she is enjoying it. So to look in the kit, I found this cut apart, or it's not a cut apart, it was a day in the life card. And it says, if your dreams don't scare you, they aren't big enough. And I thought that it would work great with this photo. You know, right now she would like to play for college. You know, she does not have any dreams of playing in a big D1 school, which is, you know, like the top of the top. She ultimately wants her education first, but would love to continue to play softball. So I just thought this, you know, it does show that she's been working, and I, as you know, as a mom watching her, it's just, it really has been a joy because it's so neat when you can see how they're progressing and, you know, how things, you know, they're just, you know, she's growing up, and it's just nice to watch, and it's fun. And, you know, just even if she never plays softball in college, I want her to be able to look back at this and just know that she really was working. So there's several things that I'm just going through to try to figure out what I want to add to the page. I don't want to do anything major. I want the clusters to be around the photo because, like I said before, I wanted the title to stand out for this one. And I decided that the white background is just a little bit too white. So I'm going to pull in my acrylic paints and I'm just going to do a wash of light color in the background. So I pulled out two of my teals, trying to figure out exactly which one I thought would work better. And I'm not sure the color that I chose. I based it off of the softball word, and I am using a lot of white to dilute it down because, like I said, I wanted it just to be a wash of color. I wanted it to be very light. I didn't want it to be dark. I didn't want it to compete at all. Just wanted something to jazz up the background just a little bit. And the only thing that I wish I would have done in hindsight, and I might do now, is just go back and add a little bit of white mist onto the paint just to give it a little something extra. So like I said, there's nothing that's really fancy about this. It's just about to get a little bit of color on the page. And if you haven't done this, I really recommend doing the heavy body acrylic paint. It is a little bit more expensive, but it doesn't buckle my paper nearly as much, and I like that, especially when I just want, you know, the pop of color and I'm not doing a lot of mixed media and there's no gesso on the background whatsoever. So I did trim down the cardstock to 11.5 by 11.5, and I'm going to mount it on the same piece of paper that I used to cut the title out. And I had these little pieces sitting on my desk, and I went ahead and just put them underneath. And I liked the rainbow paper to back the quote, and I just thought that it went well, you know, with dreams and the different colors, and it also just brought a little bit of punch to the page that I wanted. So I am going to get everything stuck down. I'm liking the way that it's coming together. You'll see me as I am putting the title down. I am going to use my T-square ruler just to line it up. I felt like I could very easily get this glued down wrong, and then that would be just an eyesore for me. I noticed that right away, and so one of my best friends is my T-square ruler. So now with lining up these words, you know, they're all different sizes, and I chose to put them in an ascending order. And fortunately, that really works well with this subtitle, Play, Live, Love. If I could have done it the way that I really wanted to do it, the turquoise or the teal love would have been in the center, but it just didn't look right. So I'm just going to live with the color choices on this one. So in the kit were Maggie Holmes stickers, and they had these gold stars, which are perfect on any kind of sports page. And I used two of them to put in between the words, and I really like the way that it helps to accentuate that subtitle. So this is pretty much it for my layout. I do have some close-ups at the end where I have added my journaling. I did type my journaling and I put it underneath the subtitle. And the journaling just talks about how I have loved watching her practice, and you know, her progress has been amazing over the past couple of years, and that she's worked hard and it is really starting to pay off, and that I can't wait to see her on the fields this year. So I'm showing you now. I was contemplating stitching in the title, and I couldn't figure out how I wanted to do it, so I did not stitch. But this is the quickest for me on putting down sequins. I just did a string of sequins down the side of that journaling card and left it at that. So thanks so much for joining me, guys. I will see you soon. I hope you guys have a great day. Take care. Bye.